Hi guys, it's Shaniqua Dasher with Dasher Creations, and today I'm going to show you how to pull out your old sewing machine and begin to thread it and stitch. So the first thing you need is a spool of thread as well as your spool cap. I'm going to place my spool of thread on my spool holder like so, and then I'm going to place the spool cap here. This prevents your spool of thread from flying off as you sew. The next thing you do is notice that every sewing machine has guides, has pictures that guide you through the steps of threading your machine. Right now we're going to thread the bobbin, so I'm going to follow the guides to thread the bobbin. I'm going to go here in this notch, that's my number 1. My number 2 is behind here, and then my number 3 is to loop behind here and go around here. Now I'm going to get my empty bobbin and I'm going to place it here on the bobbin holder so that we can thread it. I'm going to wrap the thread around about 3 to 4 times. My finger got stuck. 3 to 4 times, and then my machine has a cutter here, but if your machine does not, you can just simply hold your thread. Okay, now I'm going to turn my machine on so that I can engage my pedal, and then we're going to begin to spin on the bobbin. And that's just a signal that you need to slide your bobbin over. So make sure you do that. Your machine won't let you do anything otherwise. As you see, we're threading our bobbin now, and I'm pressing it with my foot pedal. Now, my machine has an option to unplug the foot pedal here and press a start button and wind on its own, so I'm completely foot free right now, and I'm just allowing it to thread. I'm gonna stop it right there for the purpose of our video. Slide the bobbin back over. I'm gonna plug my presser foot back in, and even though I have cutters here, I'm just gonna cut it. All right, now I'm gonna take this bobbin out, set it to the side for later. Now we're going to thread our machine and begin getting ready to sew. So I'm going to unthread this just to show you from scratch how to thread your machine. Again, you're going to put your spool of thread on your spool holder, put your cap there. Some people may have a straight up and down vertical spool holder, and that works the same way. It's just up and down versus sideways. I'm gonna go through my number 1, follow the guides, number 2. Now I'm gonna go down where my number 3 is, loop to the left. Then I'm going to make sure my hand wheel cranks and pulls my needle all the way up, and you'll see this silver piece in the center. You're going to go around and go inside the notch that's in there. And note, if you do not properly thread your machine, it will not work properly for you. So it's very important. So make sure you slide here. I'm gonna follow my number 5 down, and then I have a little nook at the bottom right before I get to the needle. That's a number 6. Now, my machine has an automatic needle threader. That means it will thread my needle automatically for me. However, you do need to know how to work your automatic needle threader. So the first thing I need to do is make sure that my needle is up in the utmost position. I'm in my number 6, and I'm going to go ahead and start running through my automatic needle threader. So I'm going to slide in here and then go to number 7, and then on the side of my machine I have a cutter. I'm going to hold it there with pressure, press down this lever, and then my thread went directly through my needle, and I'm just pulling it down and toward the back. Now, if you do not have an automatic needle threader, you'll have a notch right before you get to your needle, and then you would just simply zoom in and place your needle inside. Place your thread inside of your needle. I slide it underneath my presser foot and then push it to the back to begin to sew. The last thing you need to do is add your bobbin. So I'm going to open my bobbin casing here. Keep it nearby, because I can't tell you how many times I've lost my bobbin casing and it's sitting underneath the machine or on the floor. So keep it nearby. You're going to take your bobbin that you just threaded. You're going to put it counterclockwise slide it down in your casing, go around. There's a notch here. You're gonna make the thread go through the notch, follow, and then I have another cutter here automatically. You may not have a cutter, so if so, you'll just let it fall through, but I have a cutter, so it goes down, cuts, and then it's threaded. Put your casing back on, and then you're ready to sew. I'm gonna do one quick stitch. Just gonna place this in the center. So you're gonna lift your presser foot, put whatever fabric or paper if you're gonna test your stitches. You can play with your settings, and the first thing you should do if you're just starting to operate your machine is play with the settings to see which ones are wide stitches, which ones are narrow and tight. You can get a better idea of what's going on. My tension is on 4, which is right in the middle. And then I'm just gonna do a straight stitch, but you can see there's many different stitches you can do. I'm gonna press my presser foot down, pressing my foot pedal, sewing. I'm gonna do a quick back stitch, and then I'm gonna continue to sew. Straight line, and then I'm just gonna pull it off and show you guys. And there you go. Voila, you have started using your machine. See you next time, guys.